Well, Naomi, I got it fixed, but I had to create a whole new stream. So hopefully everybody jumps. I'm going to have to jump on here and fix stuff. Bear with me. Ain't nobody here yet. This one ain't even gonna have a freaking thumbnail on it. Yeah, I'm gonna remove that one. Delete, delete, because it was a mess up. Okay, well, at least it's got a somewhat of a thumbnail. Hey, Chris. Yeah, my StreamYard was all. It was like it would not let me into my dashboard, and it was demanding that I upgrade. And they wanted me to upgrade so bad. They're giving it. They wanted me to do it for free. So I don't know. I'm sure they offer that to everybody or whatever. But they wanted me to. I guess they missed me for a month. Note to people, if you use StreamYard on a regular and you quit for a month, they give you offers for free for a year of the professional all the way full top tier. So anyways, I'm here. My health has been crap. Oh, look, there went my camera's going out of focus. Here, I'll clean my lens. Maybe that'll help. I doubt it. It's out of focus. Anyways, I don't, it'll come back in. There it goes. See, it's back in. Let's adjust camera here. Hey, Dustin. Hey, Chris. Norman. There, is that straight? About right there. Yeah, that's good now. Okay, so anyway, StreamYard was like, I was late because StreamYard's like, nope, we ain't letting you in. We want a 6-digit passcode. We send it to your email. Okay, fine. Let me in my dashboard so I can go to my show I had scheduled. Nope, we ain't doing it. No, you ain't. It ain't happening. Forget you. Nada, nada, nada. So, anyways, I probably here. Let me share this one out on Facebook real quick, just so people will understand that I had to create a new one. Season 3 finale, take 2. Okay. All right. So, if y'all could reshare this one out, the show we're having right now. Come on, think on it. There you go. All right, I shared it back out on Facebook. Let me go into my Facebook and reshare to the group. Hold on, guys. I'm getting there. I'm sorry. I had to. Facebook screwed me all up this morning. Okay. All right. Sometimes it happens. Y'all know. Okay. Let's put that there. All right. I got that shared on Facebook. So now let's get down to business. I have been feeling like crap. Tired, weak for like 2 months. Yeah, like the first month after the heart attack, it wasn't so bad, but that was because I was, really eating clean, and I guess my body was cleaning out, and they had me on really high statin to get rid of the cholesterol and stuff. Well, I went to the doctor and had lab work done. Lab work says my cholesterol is back down to 132 or 138. Sorry, 138. So she's like, um, well, we'll cut your cholesterol pill or your statin in half. So go from 80, which is like really high, to 40. Well, here's what's happened. It statin at 80 was what was makes messing me up. That 80 mil statin, that's a high statin, but I had a major heart attack. So I understand they want to get my arteries as clean as possible. So get rid of all that cholesterol. But I haven't had hardly any cholesterol. I eat a little bit of cottage cheese, which is the amount I eat is about 10 grams of cholesterol. So no big deal. And I don't eat cheese no more. And I don't eat bacon. I don't eat sausage. And if I eat pork, I eat pork loin or tenderloin. And eat chicken and all kinds of vegetables. So I'm eating as clean as possible. So I've got everything back. All my blood work is back into normal. So there's no reason I should be aching. I mean, I have bone disease. So I have severe osteoporosis at an early onset. So I had osteoporosis in my 20s. So that's why I broke my back too. Because when I broke my back, I just fell. I mean, like not from something, but like running and, well, kind of running, jogging. Not even jogging, speed walking. But I tripped in a rabbit hole and I rolled forward and popped my back, and that was it. I was done. So I know that's a stupid story, but that's how I hurt my back. Anyways, I have underlying bone problems, and I basically have the bones of an 85-year-old man. So I break my bones easy. It is what it is. So, but statins rob all your calcium, rob all your metals. They just clean you out of everything. So Austin said cottage cheese is gross. No, I love cottage cheese. But I really like eating clean. I really love vegetables, and I've always loved meat. But who don't love meat? I guess if you're a vegetarian, you don't love meat. But anyhow, so we cut my statin in half, and just by doing that, within a week, I'm starting to feel a little better. So maybe it's just my mindset, but mind is powerful. But anyways, they cut my cholesterol in half, so we went to 40. So I'll see if the aching and the pain and all that stuff goes away. So I'm getting all kinds of comments here. Listen, you ate cottage cheese and grew up. Well, see, I hate cottage cheese on most brands, but Aldi's, their brand of cottage cheese, the culture they use, to me is sweet, and I like it. It's not like I hate Highland cottage cheese. So let's see. Let's say good morning to everybody. Anyways, I said morning to Deborah, Tom, LG Bass, Austin, Fish and Fever, Joe Buck, morning Keith, Dustin, of course, Mike Sampy. How you doing, bud? Appreciate y'all being in here. I think that's about it. So, Tim, good morning. So, anyways, I still am out of breath. I mean, I had a heart attack. It's going to take a year to recover. It's all there is to it. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm eating as clean as possible. I'm losing a little bit of weight. It's just coming off like, 3 pounds a month, maybe. So, but that's normal. That's about what you should do. But if you think of that, 3 pounds a month, that's what, 15 pounds or so, 20 in a year's time. 25 if you work on it, you'll lose weight quick. So I tell you, gross. My mother puts ketchup on cottage cheese. Now that's gross, but Gregory does the same thing. So we usually use cottage cheese more like in the food. So if we're going to make lasagna and we don't have ricotta, we'll just use cottage cheese. And I'll drain a little bit of liquid off and then stir it up. And then I still add the egg and the seasoning and stuff in it and stuff like that. But I don't eat none of that crap anymore. I haven't eaten no box foods at all since the heart attack. So I want to live. I have a lot to live for. Somebody's got to take care of Gregory. I don't trust nobody else to take care of Gregory. So, anyways, I made this. Let's get on to doing something here. I'm trying to figure out where all my stuff went. Like half my stuff got moved around. There's one piece. There's another piece. I think the dog got up here. She was like snooping. Hooks. I know I had hooks. What did I do with those little hooks? Oh, I buried them under there. Okay, so this is going to be kind of hard to see. Sorry if you was looking at my armpit. This is going to be kind of small to see, but this is a little fly. So I seen a pattern on Facebook somewhere or whatever that I really liked. So I just kind of seen it, and then I thought, well, I can make that to a point. So I'll try. And I made one. So let's make another one because it looks really good. It looks more like a beetle to me than an ant, but whatever. All right. So first thing we need to do is take a piece of foam. It's like comes on a sheet. So I just cut a strip of it. Did Gregory get stickers I sent? Yes. We just have not done a mail call on them. Um, I've been trying to do everything I can, Austin. Please forgive me, but I'm behind. I got videos that is just I'm trying to get stuff done and get stuff out. I'm so exhausted. Uh, when I was in the army, I used to make a small meal lunch, and it was a salad with green olives, cottage cheese, and French dressing. It was delicious. Yeah, I'll put cottage cheese on my salad too. The thing about it is cottage cheese is one of the better cheeses. It don't have a bunch of additives and stuff in it. Hey, Miss Jody. So, but yeah, there's not a bunch of junk in cottage cheese if you get the right cottage cheese. Just make sure that it just says cultured cheese and nothing else. uh, but that's what I get, and I've been eating really clean. It's just I've been so weak lately, guys. That's why I haven't been around or doing anything. So, like I said, forgive me. All right, so I'm tying this piece of foam, and I'm tying it, starting it about mid body. That way, it makes the body a little fatter. And remember, don't squeeze down your line too tight on foam, because if you do, it will snap it in two. So, but you want to get that foam all the way back to the back. But so what I did was I used that inner foam, which will give it more buoyancy and let it stay up top. I used that to hold its shape um, and fill out, but that will really lock it in as long as you don't go too tight. So then we take a little Zonker rabbit, about that much. I know that seems like a lot, but I'm going to cross lay it on each other. Okay, get it all poofed out. Then I'm going to spin it on. And I'm going to do it pretty thick because some of it's going to come off when you fluff it out. But I'll go all the way up, wrap that in there tight. And you're only going to do that back half. See, that's what I mean right there's a piece that's. Then you're going to take that foam and lay that foam over the top. Tribulations, Mom and Train. Hold on, I got to go back and catch up with chat. So gently tie that and then hold it in place. But remember, don't go too tight. You'll snap that off. So now you got it laying about right there. And you went up about 1/8 of an inch with wraps. Now you can take that last thread of line and tie it down and then go underneath and lock it on. Then you'll cut that piece of foam. And there's the back of the ant or beetle or whatever. Whoops, that was too tight, Dave. Don't get too tight. Okay. Now we got a nice little fat middle body and a big butt. Let me go back and see chat real quick. I don't want to miss nothing, guys. Yeah, this I've got degenerative disc and all that crap. So uh, yeah. Okay, so I'm back, caught back up with everything. Everybody just pretty much. Okay, so Now you got that fuzzy underneath there. That will kind of help, because if you look at ants, ants have a little fuzz on their, abdomen and stuff. You can't really see it. And some ants they do look shiny, but the big ants like this, they kind of fuzzy. Okay, so then we're gonna take and where did I put that? David, you lost it. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I got this stuff here. This is like UVW or UV, whatever you want to call it, tinsely stuff. I can't remember. Uh, body fuzz, UV body fuzz. That's what they called it. I thought I was right. All right. So then you're gonna take a little piece of this stuff. You got witnesses. Okay, so you can get this kind of on there. I'm leaving it on the spool, but it kind of takes a few turns, and you're going to get that up there, because these are going to be like your legs, and then I'll add a little UV, in the look of it. Yeah, it slipped on me, but that's okay. Sometimes things just move it when you don't want them to. But you just fix it. That'll fix it good enough. Oh, Naomi, call your son. Call your son real quick and tell him I'm on live. He must want something, yeah, since it's that. Yes. Hi, Becca, Chris. How y'all doing? I'm trying to tie this ant, but I'm already lost. I dropped my pieces. I knocked them off. Okay, I picked it back up. All right, so then you're going to take this piece of brown and you're going to cut a point on there. What do you want? Hello? Yeah. What do you want? And then you go make a. Well, I gotta go back a little further than that. Okay. 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 All right. Then you're gonna make a little bump of brown right there, like that. It's just a little bitty one. And then wrap it a few times to hold it down. Almost need a magnifying glass. This is a size 16 hook, so this is a pretty small hook. And even though I got new glasses, I'm just old. Okay. Whip that off real quick. Something important, dear? Call him when you're done. Okay. Lock on there above the eyelet so I can get thread through there. Boy, I'm having issues this morning. It's because I haven't tied in a month. Okay, so there, I got it done. Anyways, the easiest way to show you this thing is just to take a picture and blow it up. Ah, that was my face. Almost scared myself. See if I can. It doesn't look very good in the picture neither, because that crystal stuff doesn't show up very well in my picture. Anyways, and then the picture don't show up very well on there, but that's kind of what it looks like. So, hot little baby dude. Something will eat it. Trust me, it's a bug on top of the water. Here's the one I did the other day. And I did it with the purple middle, which I think I like better. See if I can make this thing focus. I can't. But see, it looks pretty darn buggy. It won't show up very well though. Well, anyways, good enough. Try to show you all something that don't show up very well. Coastal, good morning. All right, so now we're going to tie something y'all can see, something y'all can relate to better because I need a few of these. So does my son, Timothy. He's been chasing walleye. He caught a nice 18 and a half incher, which 18's legal here. So he ate it. And I was like, did it taste good? He won't tell me. So normally I tie my bucktails with red thread because red just looks like gills. So, but on this one I tie with the black thread, and there's other ones I tie that are same color head and tail, so they'll get whatever color thread that correlates with that. So I'm almost out of white. So this is going to be rough. Get a few of those. Now there's going to be a few browns mixed in with this, but I'm making a shad pattern, so that's why the black collar will be like the black spot on a shad. So you're going to take some buck hair. You're going to clean out that under junk just by holding this down and gently pulling on that a few times, and you'll get your stuff out. Now, if you don't have a stacker, like this is a stacker, you can put your hair in this, point down and bang it on the table, and it cleans up your stuff. But when there are only a few that are off like this, you just pinch this out here and you gently pull those out, and then you just lay them over each other and then re-grab and get them to where they're close enough. And if you don't like that set, you just go like this and you pull out a few more and just restack them where you like them. It's a little bit more time consuming. So like there's a wild one right there that needed to be back in there. So see, now that's more even. And these are pretty much like back of there to there, pretty much a doubled the length. And you just start off with a little bit at a time. If you just want to do a couple wraps, let it hold, turn a little bit, because this has the bait keeper on the hook. That's kind of the way I do it. Matt, want to be outdoors? Hey, I finally got your box done and what I had for you, and that'll be out later today. I'm going to get it packed up. Taking me a couple months to get you done, but I got it. So, okay, I'm going to steal some more pieces out here. Now, see, like I said, though, this don't matter because if you get a little brown mixed in it, because shad have a little brown around here anyways. So, and I'm talking just a few hairs. So see, like there's just a few hairs in there, but usually those darker brown ones are short, so they'll pull out when you declutter the longer pieces there. And it's easy to just overlay stack like that. See, and some people just don't have the funds to get a stacker. They're not very expensive, $5 to $10 on the cheaper side ones, but you can get some that are like super fancy. So, and just keep putting on little pieces like that when you get down to your end. Usually I could put this on in 2 or 3 lumps. No, my problem was with yours, Matt, is just trying to come up with stuff that I know that you've asked for over time and what you like, you know. So, and I've even heard you mention to other people on other shows what you liked. And I just it took me time to do basically a little research of because you said just, kind of what you wanted, but give me the free option to do what I needed to do with, colors and just hooking you up. So, But like I said, they'll be on your way today. And I sent you a big box. So this should hold you over for the foreseeable future, at least this year. But we got some fishing done the other day too ourselves, me and Gregory yesterday. Please see TR's comment above your about. Oh my, not sure if you missed it, Dave. Are you still selling hats for your merch? Yes, I still have some hats left. I have orange and pink, and then I still have the gray with the leather patch, but I only have a couple of those. Just send me a message, tribulation. I think we have each other on Facebook. If you don't have me on Facebook, it's just David Lemon, Lemen. But also, you can email me at doublehookangling as well at Gmail. Okay, so you're just going to keep tying a little bit on there. That was a little long, so I'm going to clip those. Morning, Kelly. Yeah, this is my final show of the season, guys. I know I've been MIA for a month, but I just had to take some time, for my health and spend some time with Naomi and the kids or the boys. I say kids, but they're in their mid-20s, all three of them. But I had to take a little time and just rest and not worry about anything. And I'm back now. I just wasn't feeling well at all. I had so much going on, tired. So, anyways, we got we're back. We'll be tying some stuff up this next week. Somebody sent me a message. I get to that here shortly. Okay, so if you're going to put darker ones, like, more of that brown, that natural on there, make sure that it's on the hook side because that'll be like the back. So, and we're being nitpicky by trying to get nitpicky and getting this off there. So it seems like it took a long time to tie this, and it did because we had to be nitpicky. Usually it don't take that long to tie one, but and when you do this, you put on plenty of thread to lock them down. It's a little wasteful. Oh. All right. Hold on, Mike. Okay. Okay, my phone's blowing up now. I'll get to everybody's messages after I'm done with the live today. Be patient with me, please. Everybody excited I'm back, I hope. I'm excited to be back. Thank y'all. Oh, I missed a comment up there. Yeah, no big deal, Matt. If y'all don't know, if the more we talk to each other and the more I get to know people, the more I feel, blessed to be able to pass on some stuff. So I am this one got kind of wild, didn't it? Then I use it. Oh, I'm almost. Hey, what you? I'm out. Gonna. It's like not coming out very well. I'm gonna have to get some more. That little bitty bottle's like $10. That's what is awful about it. Just okay. So this one here, if I didn't say earlier, this is a glow in the dark head. So now that I've UV lighted it up, you can see. Yeah, if I get it on there right, yeah, you can see that it's glowing under there. But anyways, let me cure that a little bit more. Yep, great jig for walleye. Also striper white bass, hybrids. The It's a little big for crappie, but where we the crappie, you guys seen the crappie we catch out at the lease. The crappie out there, this is perfect size for them. So, but this is a walleye go getter. Let me and I said that Timothy caught a walleye the other day. I apologize. It was a saw guy. I keep forgetting the lake he was at. They only stock saw guy. There's no walleye in there, but they look so much like walleye. The saw guy do. They have a little white tip on their tail. So, but anyways, that is an awesome little jig. I say little. It's 3 inches long. So, now we're gonna tie another one, but it won't take as long because the other tail end is blank. So. We actually, yeah, it is. Let's do different. Let's do different. Let's tie a purple and a pink. We're glad you're back. It was worried about you. Yeah, I was worried about myself. My blood pressure and everything kind of stayed pretty good. There was like twice that it got kind of where it was questionable. So I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, Kelly. I seen your deal, Kelly, yesterday. I seen you post that you were out fishing. I wanted to watch it, but I was busy with things at the time, and I apologize for that. I was just getting back from uh, doing things in the taking care of bills basically and running errands, and seen you pop up. But was like trying to put things away and get stuff going. And I was like, oh, I'll get to him in a minute. And then I went to the bathroom and then I got to talking to Timothy and then I forgot you was on. So I apologize. Yeah, I'll go back and watch it. Usually when I go back and watch people's stuff, I'll put it on the big screen because you're not commenting it. So there's no need to watch it on the phone. Of course, the downfall to that is when we do it on the big screen, we can't like on it and stuff, but we can still do it like on our phone, hit the like button. Did you do any good fishing in the creek? Or are you going to make me go back? All the boring stuff, fast forward, all the boring stuff. Okay. So you must have caught something if you. Okay. Those did not. Here, you know what? This is quite a bit. So just to make it easier, you go like that and get all the tips down in there. And then you basically just. But I do it on the. Then you slide them out and they're all the. See, all those are different on that end. But when you go to that end, it's all pretty much straight. So about right there. Now my hair jigs like this, my deer hair jigs like this, they are not as clean as somebody else's would be because I don't tie very many of these. I don't really like to. I was wondering if I catching sawguy instead of walleye looks like skipjack. with teeth. Well, see, to me, here's the thing: is a walleye and a sawguy are made from walleye and a sauger. So a sawguy will still have the white tip on its tail. It'll just be half the size of a walleye. And but to tell the difference, just look, because walleyes are pretty much a cream, a smoother color, and the sawguy have more of a calico like the sauger do. They're more of a distinctive, big blotchy pattern. But lakes like where my son was fishing, and he told me not to say the lake, so whatever. Um, you guys will get to see it because I'm gonna go out there and go sawguy fishing, and I'm gonna say where I'm at when I'm doing it. I'm just not gonna tell right now, just because he said that his friend watches my deal and he doesn't want to go out there yet, so he wants to do it with him. I said okay, whatever. So anyhow, um, I'm gonna go catch sawguy and I'm gonna tell where I'm at, so it don't matter. Yeah, I'm bouncing back all right. My attitude's back. I'm back to that screw you attitude. So I told somebody off yesterday while I was in Wichita. Dude tried to take my handicap spot, tried to come around the other way, and you know what? My 6'2" went around the corner and right in the parking spot, and dude flipped me off. And I said, "Hey," as he's like, "You're a four-wheel drive vehicle. What you need to park there for?" And I said, "Well, throw my wheelchair." I had Gregor get my wheelchair out, and I dropped down in my wheelchair, and dude just like drove on. Dude, if he would have got there first, fine. But when you have a 6'2" and a rear end that'll lock up, you get around the parking lot pretty quick in Sam's. Yeah, Mr. Dolly, how you doing? But anyways, I got my attitude back, that's for sure. I'm tired, but I'm not as tired as I was last week. Like I'm this week I feel better. So we'll see how things go. I've been taking all my, my rat poison they give you and tell you that's going to save your life, and the other little pill that keeps the electricity right in your heart, and then of course the statin that steals all the crap out of your body. So anyways, I got a point to prove because my brain's all over the place all the time. So y'all don't know I got, problems paying attention to things sometimes, that ADHD stuff. So it's okay. People have it. A lot of people have it, actually. They just learn to cope with it. I learned to cope with it. My problem is I have all the chronic symptoms, but you learn to cope with it. Anyhow, I forgot where I was going with it. See, that's what I was saying. I got so much stuff going on and so many things that I just get overwhelmed, and hey, looky there, burrito catfish lady. Anything is possible. How you doing? So, anyways, um, I forgot where I was going. I just see that's my problem. That's why I got to write stuff down. Okay. Anyways, I got that done. Yeah, I forgot what I was going with that. I had a brain fart. I got my strength back. I got or got some of my strength back. I'm tired. I don't have much, I mean, it is what it is. With people with heart attacks know what I'm talking about. But you can have a heart attack and live for a long time. So now we tied a couple of those. Oh, we was talking about saw guy. That was it. Saw guy. Okay, so saw guy are just like walleye, have the same habits. School a little bit more in my opinion, but so what we got is we got these little thingies here. It's like highball floaters. So the highball floater right there. And so these things float. And Timothy's like, "Hey, Dad, can you tie hair on that?" I was like, "Yeah, okay." So that's why I was saying I don't have enough to um, get too involved with tying that other one that I was going to tie on the lead head because Timothy wanted a couple of these. But I don't know if I can get him a couple off of that. It's going to have too much brown in there. I wonder if I got another one. Get my tails out. Oh, there's a little one. That's fine. They don't need to be. As long as it's not poofy. Yet the problem is you get that poofy stuff. It goes. Yeah, here's my thing is I had a heart attack. My heart attack. Dang, there was a bug in there. There's a dried up dead bug. Make sure there ain't no live ones. No, that's clean. Just a dried up dead one. Okay, so my heart attack was that major, the widowmaker, just most people freaking die from heart attack. It scared the crap out of me. I got 2 stents from it. I got to eat a certain way the rest of my life. Got to take that one pill the rest of my life. Take a blood thinner. Almost cussed. Take a stupid blood thinner. All that crap. I hate poisons. And all that man-made stuff is poison. I don't care. Big pharma, it's out to kill you. Oh, if you don't know, most of your medications are made out of petroleum products, and which is oil from the ground. Some kind of byproduct from that, or some kind of byproduct from the skim scraped off the sewage, off the top of the sewage plant, and all that crap, because they use it as a carrier agent to get the minerals into your body, and then they just, most of it's a bunch of heavy metals and a bunch of crap like that. So anyways, I'm ranting. I don't like drugs. I like natural. So like if I'm hurting really bad and my pain is just unbearable and it's summertime, I'll go out and I got this, they got this plant that grows all over everywhere, all over the United States. And it looks like a dandelion, but got a bunch of spikes on the bottom of the leaf and gets a little head that pops up into multiple flowers at the top. It's known as the word that starts with O, that's a drug, and then lettuce. I don't want to say it on my channel. They banned me. But anyways, that's what it is. And you just take a little piece of that and just start chawing on it for a minute and your pain will go away. There's ways around pain naturally, the way God intended for it to be. And if you got lamb's quarter even, so lamb's quarter, you can eat it when it's smaller and young and stuff. If you eat it when it gets older, you can get high off of it. It makes your mouth all numb and leave it up to farm kids to know, right? Country kids. I'm telling you. We had fun when we was in school. Maybe too much. Yeah, see, but you know what's better than the dandelion root tea, because it tastes bitter and you got to put other stuff in it, is just take the dandelion heads, the yellow heads, take the green part off, take all the, basically pull the flower parts, what I do, shred all that together, steep that in hot water for about 20 minutes, and it makes a wonderfully sweet tea, and you get the same benefits. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sure is. That, I mean, I've got friends that are diabetic. I know what you're going through. Well, I don't know what you're going through, but I understand what you're going through. Let's put it that way. I don't mean to say I know what you're going through, because I don't. All right, so Timmy wanted some of these little dudes. And like I said, I don't like keep my, so most people keep their thread collar on these pretty tight. I mean, like not very long. I don't, I mean, I usually, as long as it's under a quarter inch, I think that's fine. That needs just a little pinch more. That's some fairly thick stuff. I like this one. Even though I was like, I don't want that tail. I remember buying this tail a couple months ago. I was like, I don't know if I want that tail. It don't look like very big. And then I started feeling it. I remember now. I remember the conversation I was having with them over at Zeiners. By the way, I get my most of my fly tying material at Zeiners Angling Supplies. Um, and I think it's just Zeiners.com. I haven't said it in a while. I got my train of thought, but I wear the shirt sometimes, and they're great guys over there. They don't sponsor me, but they give me. I go in there and you buy a bunch of stuff or whatever. They'll give you a little bit of help on it, especially if you're in there. Say you go in there and you buy. I've been in there before where we've bought quite a bit of stuff and walked out with a pretty good, you guys know how it goes. My wife's sitting over there. Anyways, so we'll do some of these little hair jigs like this, and these will be floaters. And then now I'll explain to you how we fish these. So, or how he's going to fish these. And I've done this before. So you take a 3-way, and first, well, let's first off, at the very bottom of your line, you put a hey Fresno, how you doing, Ernie Brown? Appreciate y'all coming in. So you at the bottom you put a 2-ounce weight. You go up, maybe a foot or so, 2 foot. Then you put a 3-way swivel, and off that one lead you go about 2 foot or so, and you put a 1/8 ounce to a 1/4 ounce jig. So a hair like this. Then from that 3-way still, so like you'll have, let me get in the camera. You'll have this much sticking out. So then up again, you tie another 3-way swivel a foot or 2 up from that, and then you tie this floater back about 16 inches or so, and then you'll have the floater up high, the heavy down bottom, and then you'll have a 2-ounce. We use a bank weight because that lake is real smooth bottom, and you can basically your bottom bouncing as you're trolling, but it's like 20 some feet deep, so you got to have that 2 ounce to get down there and stay a little bit more vertical. You all know catfish and drop, bouncing basically is catfish drop shotting. So you're just bouncing along as your boat moves along, and so that's kind of what the idea is here. So like I said, floater up high. I'll turn them they're both the same direction. Floater up high, this down low, that kind of thing. So, and then we even got pink heads. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and we got that on there. Let's tie a pink one. Well, get it straight. All right. Oop, I missed some. I'm putting stuff on my mouse pad. Quit doing that, David. I need to get a remote mouse. Yeah, right. Change Kelly's name from the Bullock Experience to the Back Experience. Yeah, well, and the other thing is you can also even just use big jigs, big heads, whatever. And I suggest that if you're fishing in a lake that's got a lot of trash on the bottom or a lot of hangs on the bottom, use a bottom bouncer, one of them little angled weights, or get you some rope weights, or since you're doing 2 ounces, you can get some, little 6-inch. What I do is I go get PEX pipe. I plug one end and put some shot in it and plug the other end and with the swivel and lead, and works just fine. But I don't make them for nobody else but myself, and I haven't made them for a few years. Talked about it before on the channel, but if I did it, I would do it for myself. I wouldn't do it for nobody else. There's plenty of people out there that make weights, you know, for dragging and stuff like that, bottom bouncing. I don't want to, you know, get in, step on any toes. It's to the point now where even my rod holders I've gotten where my health, I don't know where all that's going. So I'm just making rod holders for people that are, you know, actually serious. I've had so many people interested in them, but once they find out how much they are, they're like, nope. Or I'll get back to you. That's always I'll get back to you, which I understand. They have to ask how much they are because I don't have it on the website. I've been trying to get the whole website set up, but I don't know where all this is going right now with my health. So y'all just have to be patient with me, please. Any fin got rained out. Time to go fishing. That's right. Go start a live. I'll be done here after a little bit. Gregory's home. So let's everybody knows what time that means. Hey, the Incredible Bulk. How you doing? I just seen you. I'm sorry. 205. How you doing, brother? Hey, I get, you know, 205. My hair's getting kind of curly. If y'all don't know, I've decided that barbershops are a waste of my time, and I just, you know, it's been 10 years or so since I've had long hair. I was so clean cut for a long time because I thought that's what, you know, I needed to do. But now I'm just at a point where I just don't give a crap no more. So I'm becoming a hippie. If y'all notice, my beard's shorter.
Oh no!
I did trim my beard up. Gregory, are you ready to do your show and tell? Are you still messing with the dog?
We got this one is not his.
Okay, so that fly is basically
this
tied,
was
so.
My brother's.
Okay, that's what he got for Aaron.
Yes.
Okay. Now what do you got, Gregory? Look at that giant thing. What are you gonna do with that? Are you gonna give it to Rosie? Is that why she's prancing around so much? She wants that big old thing. Look at that thing. That thing's huge. Rosie, she wants it. See, look, she's like, give it here. See it? Look pretty, Rosie. Here, get the camera up where you guys can see Rosie better. Give it to her. What are you gonna do with it? You're stuck.
You can't go that way.
You're stuck.
You can't
get
go
through
that
there.
Way.
Oh, she's gonna go the other way. She can't get the toy through there. Okay, what else you got, Gregory? And you got storage container. And Gregory collects cast iron thingies like this. So our kitchen's a mess, but you're in our house. So see, I'm not going to show you well, you can see the bar, but over on the wall over there, there's a bunch of Gregory's cast irons. So we're basically at my kitchen table, and you know, we live where we do our thing. So that was a big old barrel. Well, I'll tell you what, that barrel lasts probably about 3 days before she rips into it. And right now she's over there laying with it, and she is growling at every other dog that's trying to go through to get to it. Because right now we've got Lady so old and senile, the little red Dotson, she's about done. I just put down Minnie last year, my black Dotson, so we'll probably have to do this one before too long, next year or two. I hate doing that, but you know it's got to be done. And then don't let them suffer. Then we got Tim's Brittany that's over here all the time, which she's a crackhead. It's a Brittany. She's always all over the place, which the Doberman's always all over the place too. So because she's a Doberman, she does what she wants. She wants to get in your lap. Yeah, she'll get in your lap. You walk away from her, you better put your hand behind you. She'll try. First thing she wants to do is stick her nose up your butt. Dogs. Anyways, so I want to double lock these, and then I'm out of that glue, that UV glue, so I'll get more of that later. So, all right. So there's another one. So these are just little floaters. So that's what Tim wanted, some floaters. So we'll get him those. Because that's two. He wanted four, so I'll tie a couple more of those. But hey, Avid, how are you doing, brother? So, I love cast iron stuff. Hey, Becca says, I love cast iron stuff. Nice collection, Gregory. He smiled. He's over there washing that one because that one apparently was in somebody's storage unit or something. It's all covered in dust. See, our thrift stores down here, what happens is everybody has garage sales in town, and the thrift store will only take certain garage sale items. So they're kind of picky, and they have a sign where you drop off your stuff back there. And this is just a little, small town run thrift shop that is ran by the nursing home, and they basically, when somebody passes on and they have nobody to collect their things and their stuff sits there for a little bit, then or if they know for a fact there's no family or whatever, they donate the stuff down there to the thrift store so it can be resold, reused, and have a new home in somebody else's home, And Gregory, that's where Gregory gets all this stuff. So sometimes some of that stuff they donate to the thrift stores, some really nice stuff. You guys have seen Gregory got some really good coolers and things like that. So, but I have not been in the shop doing nothing. I apologize, everybody. Like I said, my health, I just have not been able to do anything. I'm trying to. I do have a Jeep in my shop that I've been trying to repair the frame on and fix the gas tank for a friend. And that is consuming all my time because I can only do it for about 20 to 30 minutes and then I'm so spent I'm done, which the doctors still say that I'm not even supposed to be in the shop doing anything. So I ignore them and do what I can and then I quit. I have 4 rod holders made for people that I have no paint. I can't find paint. I don't know what to do. I don't want to just send them out raw when they have already requested the color. The problem is I live in a small town and all the stuff here, then we go to Wichita and they don't have it in Wichita. All that hair looked like crap. Yeah, I think when I'm done with this one, I'm going to call it, guys. Just sitting here, I feel all right. I'm tired, and then my back is really killing me. Because the other night I was in bed and I went to roll over in bed, and my legs kind of stayed where they wanted, and I went and rolled over anyway, and my back popped, and I blew out a disc. Because I tried to lift my hips up off the bed, and I don't have a whole lot of function, so that just really hurt, and I went like. I kind of let it scream, and Naomi's like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I hurt my back." She's just like started giggling. So, and now it's killing me to bend over every time to that trash can to dump my finger or dump that feather and trash in there and hair. Falling apart, man, falling apart. That's what we all do, though, right? We get old and fall apart. Hopefully, I can get my health back. That'll be the best thing. I really appreciate y'all being patient. We'll get back to it here before too long. I'm really going to tie that down. That seemed like a little extra floof. But you all are awesome for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. You know, uh, for the longest time, everybody has said, you know, be kind to each other, all that kind of stuff. Well, since my heart attack, you know, if y'all remember the last couple years, you know, I was like, you know, hug a friend. Tomorrow is not promised, you know, that kind of thing. See y'all later, especially since we lost KP. You know, I got a remembrance every time I look down. I have that flathead tattoo that I got for KP. So there's my. I will remember him the rest of my life. He was a friend for a short time, but he was a good friend. He's the one that encouraged me to go ahead with the rod holders. So yeah, my hair is always erect, but especially now, like y'all want to see it to see how long my hair is getting. Look at this. I can make my hair go nuts because I have curly hair, and this is all dried under my hat. Normally, my hair looks like this, but when I brush it back and put my hat on, it dries. It stays straight. So we'll see how long it gets over the next year or two. Because, like I said, I just think I might go get the dead ends cut off, but right now I don't have no dead ends. So, but I'm kind of fancy. I'll put coconut oil on my hair. I'll put coconut oil on my beard, and then when I'm done, I got greasy, so I'll just run it through my. And now my hair feels good too. So I don't use store bought mass produced soaps. I use like tea tree soap and things like that. That's like natural for you and don't strip your oils and all that kind of crap. I am a big component. Let me tell you, y'all. Yeah, if y'all don't know, I am a dangerously big component. Component. Excuse me. I'm having a but Biden moment. But I hate box stores. I hate mass produced crap. I'd rather use goat soap. You know, somebody made soap from, you know, goat milk and stuff. I'd rather just use that or, you know, use coconut oil or cocoa butter as long as it's natural, you know, on your skin for oil and stuff. Things like that. Of course, when you use cocoa butter, you kind of smell like a stripper. So don't ask me how I know that. I went to a bachelor party one time, so I've only been in one strip club my whole life, and my wife was, "How was it?" And I was like, "It was awful. Them girls was ugly." So, anyways, because you used to wear hats all the time. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's my thing is I always wear a hat in the shop outside. If I walk out of this house, I got a hat on. So, and you know, the hat will keep the top straight, but the back will stay curly, and eventually the curls will get long enough they'll hang down. So, longest my hair has ever been is probably the bottom of my shoulder blades, and that was only after I pulled it straight. Usually I kept it in a ponytail like Chad. So I haven't been on here so long. There's a few of the regulars that didn't make it today, and I apologize for you guys for not being on for a while. But things will get better. I'm getting better, so I'll be on more. Next week we will not be here because, like I said, this is the season finale. So we won't be here next week on Friday, but I'm going to do a live on Saturday sometime during the day. You'll just have to keep an eye out. I'll put a post out a little bit beforehand, and it's going to be my birthday live. When's my birthday? My birthday's on Saturday, right? Yeah, so the 20th Saturday is my birthday. Hopefully I'll make it to there. I almost didn't. I did try to die. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. With the loss of KP, I'm sorry, my brain goes everywhere. With the loss of KP, it makes me think more and more and more about things. And then when I had my heart attack, I think more and more. So you may call it a midlife crisis or a time of reflection or whatever you want to call it. But People, take care of yourselves. That's what I was trying to say. I had a heart attack. I didn't ever think I would. I thought I was halfway healthy, even though I was a little overweight. Well, actually, a lot overweight. But I thought I was healthy enough, and then I had a heart attack. Now I know I wasn't, so now I'm taking care of myself. So please, everybody, like I said, tomorrow's not promised. You never know when God's going to take you home. So just do the best you can. You know,
Yes.
that's the thing. So peace and love to everybody. You know, on this channel we do offend people sometimes, and it's not meant, but I don't have no filter, so you know, and I am a conservative, so everybody else can kind of piss off. If you look at the way our country's going today, everybody should be freaking out. Anyways, all right, love y'all. See y'all. Go tie something. We're out of here. I'm gonna go spend a little time with Naomi. It's gonna be 100. How hot's it gonna be today? 105.
Yeah.
105 today with 112, 15 heat index. So drink lots of water. I'm going to hide inside the house all day, probably just watch movies with Naomi and stuff. Like I said, I got that Jeep in the garage. It's half the frame's missing. If y'all are interested in that, I do that on the Lemon Fab channel. I haven't been on there for a while neither. So, but it's LEMENFAB is that channel. So that's my car channel. So, you know, I got two passions in life, cars and fishing, and that all involves family. So family's number one. Anyways, hey Randall, sorry I missed you. If you've been in here for a while, I apologize. So, anyways, y'all, be blessed. Take care. Go tie something. We out of here.